Hello, my name is Susan Ferber, and I'm an executive editor of American and World History at Oxford University Press in New York. Many of you know me from the exhibit hall at the AHA and other scholarly conferences, or your campuses, and it feels very strange not to be with you in the exhibit hall showing off new titles and talking with you about your own projects. In the absence of that, I'm here to share a bit with you about my list in 2020 and what I'm looking forward to in 2021. I can't speak in detail about all the books on my list that have published this year, some of which are behind me. It's an understatement to say that I'm really proud of these authors and their work, and I hope that you will spend some time reading about them on our featured AHA site and celebrating their achievements. While it's been challenging to get word out, these books have published to great acclaim, many strong reviews in newspapers and journals, DIY webinars, and a good many prizes from scholarly societies. This year, OUP history titles won the Pulitzer Prize, the Wolfson Prize, and the Cundill Prize, a veritable trifecta of top awards in our discipline. When Peter Frankopan recently awarded the Cundill Prize to Camilla Townsend's fifth son, he said that, of all the things that are wrong in the world, I think it's fair to say that history writing is not one of those. I heartily agree. Looking forward to 2021, it's going to be a bumper year for my list. It seems that some of you have had more time to finish your books in lockdown. For those of you interested in New York history, we have two first books by Shannon Clark about the creative class and Benjamin Holtzman on the 1970s and public-private partnerships. For biography lovers, Robert Abzug's long-awaited life of Rollo May and Chris Grasso's rollicking life of a teacher, preacher, Civil War soldier, and spy. On immigration, there will be new books on the criminalization of immigrants by Elliot Young and a new edition of David Gerber's very short introduction. In African American history, there will be numerous new works, including Zoe Burkholder's book on segregated schools in the North. For Canadian historians, there are forthcoming works on the family by Magda Farney, the environment by James Merton, and the U.S.-Canadian border and Indigenous history by Benjamin Hoy. On the American West, we'll have Cameron Blevin's new work on the U.S. Postal Service and the growth of the West. For aficionados of the French Revolution, there are microhistories by Jeff Horn and Timothy Tackett. In science and technology and the environment, there will be books by Jacob Darwin Hamblin on peaceful atomic energy and another on the history of the EPA and economics by Charles Halverson. For those interested in World War II, you can read about the Pacific War from Stephen Casey, the Russian Home Front from Wendy Goldman and Don Filzer, Agent American Spies from Brian Hayashi, and the aftermath of the Russian War on Reproduction and Family Policy from Mee Nakachi. Look out this fall for a new book on the Constitution and the American Revolution by Gordon Wood. And on the 500th anniversary of the fall of the Aztec Empire, we'll have works from Stefan Rinke, Matthew Restall, and Camilla Townsend. Last but not least, if you are looking for new books on American culture that might be more uplifting than the election news, we have books on gossip columns by Julie Golia, Peanuts and Charlie Brown by Blake Ball, Camping by Phoebe Young, and Mahjong by Annalise Hines. And this is just a taste of what is to come. For many of you, this has been a year of frustration of not being able to get to archives, not being able to focus on writing, not being able to see your friends and colleagues at annual meetings in person, of addressing serious issues of race and inequality, and of dealing with serious health, family, and teaching responsibilities, if not illness and loss. If you cannot focus on writing your books, please know that you are not alone. Oxford University Press has been around since 1478 and has been through numerous plagues and economic depressions. We will be here when you are ready to talk about your projects. To that end, I'm posting some tips for publishing for you to look through at your leisure and share with others. Please feel free to be in touch anytime. Editors are patient people, and we look forward to your work whenever it arrives. I wish you a brighter and healthier new year than 2020 has been, and I hope to be with you in person as soon as it is possible. I would like to heartily thank OUP's history authors, past and present, and I look forward to finding and welcoming new ones in 2021. In the meantime, I hope you will be able to make time for reading and enjoying history, which has been a balm for many readers and for my own soul in these stressful times.